Hello, this is David Dean, and yes, we got 7.0 patch notes out. We have a bunch of new updates to the game, and just wanted to run through some of the highlights for you. I do love the bi-wing airplane that they're putting in Battle Royale, but we're not going to be doing Battle Royale stuff today. But I will be talking a little bit about creative. This is a new mode when you log on. It will be here to choose from, and for that you can go in basically a sandbox area and just start building and saving your builds for creative things like racetracks and different game competitions, and I hopefully will be doing videos about that in the future. Which is great because there are some aspects of Battle Royale, like the four-wheelers and the golf carts and the grappling hooks, I always wanted to play with and have some fun with and haven't been able to. So yeah, I'm going to be testing out the creative mode to have fun with all of those. And Save the World, we got Canny Valley Act 3. Complete new quests, explore new areas, and unlock a mythic reward as the Stand and Fight campaign comes to a dramatic conclusion. To me, this is a huge thing. I've talked to a few people about this, and they really emphasize that the Stand and Fight campaign comes to the end. What does that mean? To me, I take it we have, from the very beginning, besides doing encampment missions, have been mainly defending. You have an objective the Husk are trying to destroy. You stand and fight to defend that objective. And this has been a source of complaint in the game because of the lack of variety of the games. You get in Stonewood, you do a retrieve the data mission, you do an Atlas mission, and then you go through all your levels, everything else, and you get to the top of Twine Peaks, and you're still doing retrieve the data and Atlas missions. What I'm really hoping at them saying this is the end of Stand and Fight campaign is that once they do the next update for Twine Peaks, they will have new mission types where we are taking it to the Husk. And if you follow the storyline, that I don't want to give a bunch of spoilers, but it is about basically penetrating the rift and getting over and attacking them. So really looking forward to that. That will be just amazing. We need some more variety. We need an end game for Twine Peaks, and look forward to that coming. Getting back to the creative. Creative Hub provides access to your own island, an island of other friends who have joined on the server, or feature islands selected from the community. There's already some videos out there about this. How to build, all the different aspects of it, but it looks absolutely amazing, and hopefully they will incorporate aspects like this into our home bases eventually. I'm crossing my fingers on that one. But yes, for Save the World, we got 20 new quests for Canny Valley Act 3. 2 new landmark zones. Need to check that out, figure out what's going on there. And yes, we get Anthony as a mythic hero Outlander, and we'll talk more about him down below. One thing they do warn about, this is an early work in progress version of the Stand and Fight campaign final. We are working on an ending song and video that will be added in at a later date. All added content will be retroactively available to anyone who completes the campaign. I was kind of worried about that because I didn't want to do it and then not be able to go in and do it when they add everything in that's supposed to be there. So yes, they're getting this out a little bit before it's totally done. We've seen this before where they put out heroes that they don't have the dialogue for yet, like Carlos. And then a month or two later, suddenly the hero starts talking. Not sure what to say about that, but I'm just glad we're getting some new stuff. Want to check it out now? There may just be very special reward for players that finish the storyline this year. So I'm going to try to kick out that storyline either today or tomorrow and give you some update videos on that. Season 7 warm-up. Hydraulic weapons, storm zone heroes, scavenger weapons, and scavenger heroes have been permanently added to the core set of loot llamas. And we're going to go in and look at that in a bit. And fortunately, I have an account from when all this stuff originally came out. Mini boss mission alerts have returned to normal. Fewer are available on the map. Quota of 3 per 24 hours. No event tickets. Wow. That's not a great thing. I like doing the mini boss missions because then you can pick up 50 gold nice and easy. But all right, players who are max level will now continue to earn rewards each time they have earned enough XP to level up again. I know on my one account when I logged in there was a bunch of gifts waiting for me because if you leveled up since 6.30, they are retroactively giving those rewards to you, which is a great thing to have. Reorganizing the collection book pages, which is great. And actually now the collection book is giving out great rewards. That was always a complaint in the game, that the collection book rewards were pretty sad. Now they're kind of worth doing. And the big thing, while everybody loves new content, a lot of people are really, really frustrated with the bugs in the game. And usually they're fixing some minor ones. This time they fixed a whole bunch of them. And one of the biggest areas was deliver the bomb, which is pretty good because the first story, or first quest in the new storyline, you have to do a modified deliver the bomb mission. So they went in and hopefully fixed all the issues with that. Now, sometimes there wasn't blue glow spawning, so you couldn't activate it. Other times the launcher was in places where you could not lay tracks to it. So supposedly all those issues have been fixed on Deliver the Bomb. And let's see, and yeah, we got a whole list of them. I'm not going to go through each and every one. I will put a link to this in the description. Going down to heroes, Steel Wool Anthony, Mythic Outland variant of the Vanguard. So we will be taking a look at him once we get him. So basically a reskin, unfortunately. Earhart will remain in the event store, which is great. She's a little bit buggy. It's different, but she is something totally different with her stationary turret. So there is high good things and high really low bad things with Earhart. Let's see, bug fixes. Earhart no longer takes up inventory space. Okay, all Steel Wool heroes will have Steel Wool in their display name, and fixed an issue that caused supercharged trap and overclock trap perks to apply to all constructors. They're going to normal. Frostbite is in, sniper rifle is in the weekly store. I do not recommend you get that. Actually, we'll hop over there now and take a look. Where do we got? Oh, llama. We do have the legendary Troll Stash llamas, which is supposed to have a bunch of tickets. So, we can end up getting the snowflakes to get the event llamas, to hopefully get, as you can see, hydraulic weapons and scavenger ones. And probably be doing a video on that later. But yeah, the copper Frostbite is, I believe, it's identical to another sniper rifle. Let's scroll down here. And actually, I have it right here, so we will do a comparison. Picked it up the first time it came out. And yeah, to the scope Dragonfly, as you can see, all the stats are identical. And the issue with the Frostbite, let's see, it looks like, because I know somebody else got it and they had a different 6 perk on it. So that is good, but you can only have, actually I got to convert this one. I still, as I said, I got this from when it originally came out. Unfortunately, if I convert it, I'm getting 5 headshots in a row, increased range weapon damage, plus 30% for 10 seconds, which I think is one of the worst 6 perks, mainly on a sniper rifle, but we'll go ahead and do that. The other thing is you're locked into water element damage, so you can't change it to energy or any other one, which you can do if you grab the scoped. Where did she go? All right, there it is. The dragonfly. You can put any element you want on there. So, yeah, not recommending the dragonfly. One thing I really wanted to get out there because I absolutely love the hydraulic weapon set. It is really good. And same thing with the scavenger weapon set. Just realize that the scavenger weapon set is just the identical to let's see. Do I have what I'm looking for? Yeah, like this one. The Husk Buster is the same as the Stampede in every single way except for durability and crafting materials. The scavenger weapons take less materials to craft, but do not last as long. But they're the same as already weapons we have in the game. Even the trash cannon, I'm not 100% sure it's out with this, but it should be, is identical to a bazooka. It's just lower duration, less materials. And that is the way it is for all the scavenger weapons. But some of the scavenger weapons are some of the favorite ones I have in the game. I love the double barrel Old Smoky. Once again, same as the Thunderbolt. But having a double barrel shotgun to me is an absolute must in the game. I love them. Riptide is the same as the Thrasher. And I love it. It's a machine gun pistol, and I definitely recommend it. And let's see, do I have the Sunsetter? The Sunsetter is the same as the one-shot sniper rifle. So these are all kind of identical. Over on the hydraulic end, all of those are unique weapons. The Dam Buster has the highest impact in the game of any range weapon. And if you want to send smashers flying, Dam Buster is the way to go. It will not put out the most damage. There is definitely other RPGs out there that do more damage, but this one does the massive impact to send husks flying. For pistol, I love the Piston Spitter. It does high impact with a good fire rate, with a large magazine size, and really good damage. I love putting if you get this with Affliction, it's absolutely great because you shoot a husk, it knocks it to the ground, and if it did over 50% damage, I know the Affliction, early in the morning, Affliction will take it out, and I don't even have to bother shooting it a second time. And usually 2 shots on a Husky Husk will knock it to the ground. And if I have like 4 or 5 Husky Husks coming at me, I can just keep basically all of them on the ground and getting eaten up by the Affliction, and no issue, no problem. Also, they do have the Nailer as an assault rifle, which is really good on impact and is the best on impact for assault rifles, except for the ones that use shotgun shells, like the Hydra or the Hammer Crush. They do have higher impact, but they're using shotgun shells, where the Nailer uses medium bullets, which usually people have tons of medium bullets. And that also goes for the Tsunami. This sniper rifle has a huge sound to it, very distinct, and it has a huge impact. Not as high as Old Betsy or the Obliterator, which uses heavy bullets, but it does have the highest of any sniper rifle that uses the medium bullets. So a great sniper rifle to be using. But just wanted to go through those quick. Also over on collection book on heroes, it's kind of the reverse thing. Oh, they changed up. Let's see, events, people. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't know, on the collection book, as I was mentioning before, they changed up the layout. So it's much simpler now, and I gotta get used to it. So let's see, we find it in here. Road Trip, Shadow Op, Cyberpunk, Spring, Chinese. Okay. Oh, that's right. These are now considered normal heroes. If I am correct on this, I should have gone in and looked at this beforehand, because they changed it all up. They said it was going to be normal heroes, but they're not in there. Expansion people? Okay, I guess there's expansion people in here if you want to check out the heroes. But while the Scavenger heroes, or the Scavenger weapons, were all reskins of current weapons with just lower durability, the Scavenger heroes were all new when they came out, and are actually kind of great. The Raider Headhunter was a copy of the Nomad, which you got out of the collection book at level 100, and now they've changed his name. But yeah, she is a shotgun specialist. I definitely recommend. Harper, Machinist. We just had Machinist Thora in the store, and it's the exact same hero, just different skin. And she specializes in traps, and her base is very small with what it covers, but the traps inside last longer, go off more, and do more damage. Plus, she has electric floors. So yeah, her trap tunnels just eat up things. And Gunblazer Southeast, specializing in pistol damage. Not as much as the Ranger, but still really good. Also specializes in collecting ammo. So if you're ever running low on ammo, he can collect tons of it. Now, over on the Storm Zero Zone heroes, had the hydraulic weapons, which were all new, but their heroes are all reskins. All of these are already in the game, just with different skins. Here you got the Centurion for Hawk. Hopping back, we got Diddley Blade Crash, which is a cool skin. And then we have Trail Blaster, which is a pretty good Outlander. And then finally Base Hype, which, yeah. So she has the standard constructor base that normally is Kyle. So I just wanted to go through all that. Really looking forward to this. Want to get into the mission quest and let you know how that big end battle of Canny Valley turns out. And also look forward to the new creative aspect of this game and seeing about making some racetracks and getting in there with some subscribers and having a great time. But that's it for right now. Take care and have an amazing day.